Okay. I'm partially here. Because now, like, you know, showrunner vibe wheels are going now. I'm like, okay, do I have all my sound checks going? No. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. No. No.
Especially on his filament printer because it's cheaper to do those.
All right. Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Hello, world.
Hello, world. Hello,
Hello to the
world.
humans and the non-humans.
Yes, and everything in between.
Actually,
multi-dimension-
those two things envelop the entirety of anything anyone could be. So why I said it that way.
And we
All
just
of
got
the-
shut down.
All the Eldritch terrors that are watching. Hello.
Of course.
Dude,
I hate all
Cosmic
of you.
Eldritch
the
terror.
only
Like
Eldritch.
from Sabrina.
The only Eldritch terror we have in the chat right now is Taco and his insatiable need for goats. That's
What
all.
the hell is a Seaglorp?
I don't know what a Zeglorp is. I don't know.
I don't know what a Z-Glorp is.
But clearly, only Eldritch terrors would know what a Zeglorp is.
Well, then I guess I'm an Eldritch Terror.
Do you know what a Zeglorp is?
You
Yes,
know
I
what
do.
an Eldritch Terror is?
I feel like there was sass in that comment just now.
Don't you? In my
Don't
Eldritch
judge me
ways.
in my Eldritch ways.
We wouldn't dream of it.
I would.
You would.
I would.
All right. All
fight
right. So
Volunteer.
we are currently at the moment down a Aliquin. Hopefully we can get him in later. If not, then he will be Jaegered.
Solely
We got
meant.
called into work because people wouldn't wear their masks. So wear your mask and we get Elliot. I mean, Aliquin.
It says his name in the intro. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
It's the truth though, too.
Yeah. It does say everyone's name. A name. It does say
That's
everyone's
my
first.
stage name.
Josh is my
No.
stage name too.
I didn't put Princess Buttercup in there. I'm so sorry.
Okay, first off, it's Queen Buttercup.
Queen Buttercup to you. All right.
Queen butter hair. Cut.
Parrish, LV, hello friends. So good to see you.
He
My
made put on
step-
clothes.
My stage name is the.
That's a
I'm not even
beautiful
gonna say that out loud.
Stage name.
How dare you? The Mussy Vulcan.
Yes.
Nope. Nope.
Well
not
done.
even gonna say it. Not gonna say it. I refuse.
You know better than to
Yes.
start reading something before.
Yeah, that's true. Okie dokie. Aw, thanks, Saunder. Look at you 4
Saunder.
months in a row.
I'll send you a message.
Yeah, we'll you know, we'll celebrate you in chat. But to get started, because I think we are just going to go jump right in it.
Oh no.
Jump in it, jump on it. We're gonna go ahead and start with our intro and then get started on tonight's episode of Game of Santos.
Thank you.
I don't even know. I don't even
No,
know.
it's not really a clapback.
Well,
I
That
know.
was a
Welcome
compliment.
back, everybody. Hope you are hyped and ready for another exciting evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. I feel like
It's
everyone's
becoming
kind of like, on a more passive level, mellowed level than when we started last week. Slightly calmer. I was rewatching that today, and we were on crack, yo. Someone spiked our jelly beans. I don't
Tell
know.
them that.
It was wild.
Jelly beans.
I don't know. That was the first thing that came to my head.
Only thing I do with jelly beans is put them in vodka.
Ooh,
There you go. And there you have it.
damn it! Now I want vodka. Jelly.
Um, jelly bean.
Are you even old enough to drink?
Dang.
Yeesh. All right. Well, so
He was born in 2001. He would be
as long as he was born in
Are
2000.
you
Starting-
fucking serious?
starting
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
he's being
from
serious.
now. Yeah, it's 2021.
Yep.
Yeah. As
I
long as you
know.
have a
I
one
know.
in front
It'll
of
be
your birth year,
2000.
you are.
That'll be
2000,
2000 then.
Yeah,
Yeah, as long as
2000.
Well, because if it was
No,
2000,
2000's the border year right now.
then yeah, it's a booter. So like, if you're 2021,
If
then
you're
You just turned
2001,
20.
it'll be 20.
If you're
then.
20,
Yeah.
if you're
So it has to be
2000's
to the year
baby,
2000.
If you're a 2000s baby and your birthday has not passed yet, then you are still
Right.
born.
yeah, same deal. Yeah.
I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it at all. Nope.
I
Nope.
know.
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
old.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yay.
Nope.
Riot.
Wow.
Nope,
Thanks.
nope, nope,
Thanks,
We're at this
guys.
point.
Definitely wanted
I
that.
mean, it's not only the Gen Zs here. It's also the Gen Alphas.
Um,
Oh wait, there's
Gen
a new
Alphas.
gen already? Why do
Wait.
they get to be alpha?
Because they got to restart.
Listen here, there's already enough gens with Pokemon. I don't need no more gens.
Pokemon is eternal. I have a feeling.
Generation Ruby.
Generation Ruby.
That would be
Oh no.
We're gonna come full circle when they start like remastering the first Pokemon Red and
nope.
Blue.
They have.
Nope. Nope. Not gonna go down that
It
road.
was Fire
That
Red
is
and Leaf Green.
slippery slope. All right. Well. Okay. So last time on Game of Santos, as you guys had started out, on a somewhat calmer day after everyone had finally been able to get back together again that evening, after a rather adventurous night, in finding or witnessing the death of Lady Amaranth, as well as the destruction or at least temporary brokenness. No, what's the right word I'm looking for?
Rendering it
Rendering
temporarily
inoperable
disabled.
of the disabling. Thank you. The disabling of the Thayan portal north of the city that had been used to bring in reinforcements to this part of the country.
I basically punched an old lady last week.
Oh, and she exploded.
Very old lady, and then she exploded afterwards. After which, you guys also managed to get together with Captain Alina and her grandchildren, Sparrow and Grackle, whose names I did not just have to double check on. You guys had done some a minor bit of exploring through the city of Silvery Moon, seeing that this town is like not completely at a loss, but is slowly starting to recover from their occupation, and you can see things are looking bright, as it were. You guys had explored a little bit of the High Palace, trying to see if you could find some sort of teleportation circle, perhaps, to be used in traveling back to Silvery Moon, if need be. In which Galil had stumbled across the Temple of Saloon, and the curious old man that currently is kind of watching over the place. After which you guys all gathered together once again in the Vault of Sages and went into musical mode as you guys all started singing in chorus. This
Wait, choreograph.
choreographed dances, yes, and you know, it was a great moment, and that's basically where we left off for the
And
evening.
We're all in this together.
Oh my.
Mhm.
Yeah.
To
The
defeat
bells ring out
the
in gladness
Huns.
and King's return.
That's totally not the song I was going with, Aaron, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's how it goes, right? We're all in this together to defeat the Huns. I'll make a man out of you. With using the colors of the wind
Oh yeah, that's what we were singing. Yeah.
under the sea
Right.
On Reading Rainbow.
on Reading Rainbow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hakuna
And
Matata.
then flip it and reverse it.
And that's where we'll end it.
Yep. Bye, guys.
And goodbye, guys.
Boys, we always peak our content so early. We just get
Oh,
we peak at the very beginning, and then it just goes downhill from the rest of there. Like, you know,
At least we weren't singing WAP.
kill this thing
Just wait.
because it went off the rails quick. Yeah, it did. All right, so
There's rails.
They say-
you know, it's a question that we get asked every week. Apparently, nope.
There's usually just handles.
It's a monorail.
yeah, one of those.
so-
This went off track fast. There was a track.
Yeah.
We have wheels. All right, so now that the evening's revelry is coming to a close and dinner has been had by all around, those who are gathered there within the open halls of the Vault of Sages now start settling in for the night, where the patrols that are about to start for that evening start filing out and into the night sky of the city of Silvery Moon. You guys are free to do whatever you like.
I would like to check in with what's her name? Shit, what Obrath. Because she was head of like the wizard people, right?
Obrath is one of them.
I
But
thought
she's part of
you
this.
were-
Higher up.
I thought you were there when we went and talked to her last session.
I was.
Like,
He just
I
wants
want
to
I want
talk.
to find one of the higher ups for the wizards again and just check on the Mythal Watch and guards.
Okay. By this point, the one who seems to be kind of handing out assignments and the like to the wizards, and you know, for the evening, would be a human woman by the name of Francilla.
Francilla.
Mhm.
Her parents couldn't decide on a name. With
So
Francine
she's
or
there.
Priscilla.
She is there talking with some of the others there within the hall, and kind of you can see she's kind of giving them directions. She's having a conversation with the goblin woman Jinda as she's kind of they're talking about some of the progress made on the Fang as you approach.
Okay. We'll just kind of hold back until she finishes her conversation. I don't want to interrupt them. Just kind of look around, watching everybody.
Okay.
And then when it looks like they've come to a kind of an end, I'll excuse me. Hi.
Oh,
I don't believe I've spoken to you yet, Kindred. We've been helping throughout the day, random things, but I just wanted to check on how are Vandrid and Aoral doing? They were the ones that were guarding and watching the Mythal down below.
oh right. They're doing all right. They have been resting for the day. I sent them out on a few errands to run. Tonight we have I think what was her name again? I think Kayla. Yeah, Kayla and Thon, I believe, are the ones down there right now.
Okay. No issues, no troubles reported on anything?
No, there hasn't been any sort of deviation to their watching schedules or nothing. Nothing's seemed to bother them down there below in those dungeons. So
Okay. And okay. I just wanted to check on that, make sure if something does arise, don't hesitate to ask me or let me know or seek me out for anything that you might need, any help or anything like that. But
right,
thank you.
right. You are with those others that were here that were inside this place.
Yes. The brigade. And with that, I'll just kind of like cast minor illusion to make our symbol appear.
Right. I've made friends and acquaintances with your friend, Aelin, I believe is his name. He's a bright young man.
Mm-hmm. He does shine rather brightly. I'm proud of him.
Well, as you should. He has done us a great service in gathering everyone together.
Well, I'll leave you to your business. I just wanted to introduce myself and make myself known.
Of course.
Don't hesitate for any reason,
said
no matter
you'll-
what time of night.
Your name is Kindred?
Yes.
It's a name I won't forget.
I smile and they just kind of bow slightly and then
She does
back
like
to-
an awkward courtesy in return.
okay, and then I'll head back to where most of the idiots singing were and just be like, oh, yep, that's the brigade.
We are mighty warriors,
Suddenly-
defeating the Huns, or whatever.
Wow.
I don't know why, but Soul just felt the need to summon a giant snake to send it on over to Kindred.
Come on
kidding.
over. Come on over.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Is dinner ready yet?
Oh, dinner's already been had. That was like
dinner
song
and a
started
show.
it. Yeah, it was dinner and a show, or a show and
Okay.
then dinner.
Okay.
So now
What time of
everyone's
night
kind
is
of
it?
like, I mean it's late, but it's not like midnight or anything. But it's a couple hours into the night by now.
Okay. And for some reason, I just picture like really long cafeteria style tables. So then
In certain sections, there are the tables that have been kind of hobbled together, but for the most part, it's very much like
and
outer-
cast the floating disc and then go down the table again and start picking up plates and heading
Alrighty.
to cleaning.
sounds good.
Kindred being a busboy.
Bus girl, I get tips. No,
I bet you do.
I get tips.
Oh no, oh no, the worst. Okay, so, what are you guys doing? Everybody else? 'Cause I know what you're doing, Kindred. You're helping with the dishes. I got that.
22, 28.
Where am I at this point?
I mean, everybody was there. You know,
Yeah.
everybody had gathered together.
I hope Kindred with the dishes then.
Okay.
Kindred, I meant to ask you a question,
Mm-hmm.
but I was unsure how you felt about it. You have been in this party for some time now. I didn't know what you prefer or what to call you. We will sometimes say woman and sometimes men, but what are you comfortable with?
Honestly, either or. I mean, to the unknowing eye, yes, I am a woman, but we know in my past I was the man. It's just sometimes it still catches me off guard, but as long as you don't mean it disrespectfully, either or is fine.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Kindred, if you don't mind my asking, would you ever want to return to the form you were before?
Right.
You know, I've actually been thinking about that, and I don't know. While I do miss being an elf, and it's what I've been for centuries, I kind of can't help but just maybe think that, you know, this is my punishment for betraying my friends, and that's something I should probably have to live with.
Put a hand on your shoulder. I think we have gotten past that. You have proven yourself to be a good person. You don't need to punish yourself with this body if you do not feel like it fits you.
Like I said,
And
it's something I go back and forth on.
if you ever wish to try and find the means to find a new body, I'm willing to be there with you.
Don't forget
I'm
that plate.
willing to give what aid I can as well.
I can't provide the body, but if we find
Points to
one,
someone, I want that one. Oh no.
if there is a spell out there to change that, then I'm willing to help you find it.
Appreciate that very much.
And I'm sure we all are. The whole team.
Thank you. And I just smile and go back to mage handing dishes onto my disc.
The biggest tray of all time that can carry 500 pounds of dishes. Jesus. All right. About the rest of you guys.
Soul's gonna ask just around in general. I'm curious. Since I'm think that maybe this might be our last night here, or maybe our last few nights. Is there maybe a tavern still open at the moment? I think I'd like to enjoy myself because I don't know when next time I may come back here.
You're gonna go to the local strip?
Yeah.
Gear night.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so
I mean, he does wear leather.
Fair enough.
So and asking around,
Now we know what kind of leather.
and
Could be
asking.
the
Oh my
bar
god.
hopping episode.
In asking around, you do find that there are a couple of establishments that were not affected by the most recent unoccupation, the unoccupationing, as it were. The city hasn't exactly they weren't like shut down or anything during the occupation. So there was various establishments that were still open, as you had been to, like the Golden Oak Tavern, I believe is what it was. So there's a couple places like that that are still open that provide a place that you can stay as well as get a drink from.
Where all the leather daddies go.
If you want
Speak of all the
something
hot
that's
queens.
more, if you want something that's more along the lines of just like a tavern without an inn attached to it, there you could probably find a couple of places. But most of the people that you have around you right now are, by all intents and purposes, out of towners themselves. So not a lot of the people that are not a lot of locals are currently present. As most of the locals who do help out with the wizards and the knights here, they have already returned back to their homes and stuff. So you're welcome to go out into the night, if you will, to go look around.
I just want
That
to
is-
find somewhere we can dance and not get hit on.
Oh no.
So not the heat.
All right. So where are you guys going?
You
Are
can
you-
go to an elf tavern. You won't be hit on there, Kindred.
That is true.
Oh no.
I legit just smile and chuckle at the thought of that. Like, ironic. It's funny.
Yeah.
Get ambushed by a bunch of people.
Oh, don't take advantage of me.
I would like to try to find one. If anyone would like to join me, that might be fun. I mean, now that things have seemed to have relaxed a little.
I'd be willing to go if everyone else would like to.
Well, certainly, it sounds fascinating.
Where's Galil? I didn't see him helping us. Where is he? That little fucker.
Spontaneously appeared.
Mhm.
Smoke bomb. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Smoke bomb.
Gosh.
He comes back with like a big warthog that he hunted himself or something.
Hey, so question.
Yeah.
Sol had a good point. Since this may be our last night here in Silvery Moon, we just want to relax and enjoy ourselves. How big of an area of liquid can you turn into, do the thing?
No.
Ooh.
Oh my. That's gonna be a lot of wine. First off.
Well,
So
Well, I'd like-
I can
point
provide the
around, like-
water.
I can only do a cup at a time. So
Let's do it.
Well,
why not? I mean, at least we're not in a global pandemic or anything.
that is true.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think for that.
when would that ever happen?
I know. right?
Oof.
The spell
Big
plague
oof.
ended
The
years
spell
ago.
plague
Spell
ended
plague
years
was-
ago.
Oh, that's right, because there was one, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. It wasn't quite as.
So,
No, it was pretty bad.
It was. the
That's
same
why I'm
pandemic.
here.
So the people that everybody joined in song with, are they kind of still like playing their musical instruments and whatnot?
There's a couple of because basically it's like imagine like a campground, like that's basically what it was. Is everybody kind of hanging out, eating around on the floor or sitting down on benches, just kind of wherever. It's like a campfire kind of atmosphere. And so there's a couple of groups that have like maybe broken off to where they're doing something similar, playing quietly by a fireplace or just amongst themselves, but it's a very now subdued atmosphere, or it's not. You can tell everyone's kind of set. Those who are settling in for the night are settling in for the night.
Okay, I'll go up to like one of those groups that's like more lively music.
Okay.
And I'll be like, before I leave, Galil, go get a bunch of cups and meet me back here in 10 minutes. And then I'll go find one of those lively groups and I'll come up to them and be like, hey, I'll pull out a gold piece for each one of them I see, and I'll be like, how would y'all mind playing music and keeping our spirits lifted for the night? And I'll give you a gold piece.
They all look at each other. Sure.
Awesome. And I just like hand it over, and I'm like, we're gonna be right. You see that weird guy with the shiny, not so face? Talking to Galil's like cloaked face.
And then I just take out the cloak. Oh my god! Finally.
That
He
one
does.
right
He's
there. See
not
him?
like okay. You do realize he's not like a constant glowing person, right?
I thought his eyes were constantly kind of like bright. Or
They
something.
kind of shine every now and then. It's like watching light catch in an animal's eyes. It does. It's not a
Yeah.
constant, glowy. I
They only go
have
like that when
headlights.
it's radiant.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's.
Is he like
I'll
that
shout your
girl
name to
from?
like look over to me, and they'll be like, "Yeah, see it, that right there." We're gonna be
Is
right
he like
over
that
there.
girl from Stardust when he's happy he starts to glow?
Not as effervescent, no, but
So
Oh, wait,
we'll be
that's
over
bubbly.
there.
Never mind.
Take your time, but if you wouldn't mind, we just want a break from tonight, and it would be nice. And then I'll
sure.
head back.
All right.
So
Um.
I have a surprise coming for us in about 5 minutes. What do you say we just make our own tavern here?
That sounds like fun. I'm in.
Sounds like a fascinating time.
You're gonna make me
And-
blow into all these cups of water. My jaw's gonna be hurting at the end of the night.
Well, I'll make you blow a million more. Keep on.
Too easy. Too easy.
Iskra, you've been quiet. What is Iskra doing amongst all of these heathens?
Did Illy and Eloquent and I make it back to the?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
area?
I would have assumed that everybody has been kind of gathered together by that evening.
Okay.
So yes. Yeah. Alcuin, you, Illy and the boys, you kind of gave them a little brief tour before the dinner was had and they were introduced to everybody else.
What are they doing right now?
The boys have kind of just stuck by their grandmother as the grandmother's kind of went to go check out the Fang, and had been working with Jinda for the evening until finally Jinda returned and they kind of ate some stuff, but then they went back out to the airship as well.
Is Aelin still around any place?
You have not seen him.
Alright, well, seeing everyone just kind of congregating, I'll
Oops.
go hang out with them.
Okay.
What's up, guys?
We are going to have a party.
I think it's also called revelry.
Yeah, we're going to revel in our success and glory. Well, the victory that we had against the Danes.
It's not
Yeah,
a bad
let's fucking
idea.
rage.
We were fairly successful.
We're having a rager here, huh?
I'm thinking we get to know each other. We talk about like how we feel about what's going on, and
That sounds like therapy.
also drink.
So drinking games is what you're saying.
Yes.
Like challenge yourself or give truths.
So
Ooh.
back here in the city,
Ah.
we
The
used to play
people-
this game. We called it Never Have I Ever.
Oh no.
Never win I ever.
And
Never
what you
did.
do is somebody
to-
says something, and if you've never done it, you don't do anything. But if you have done it, you have to take a drink. And trust me, it gets wild, especially with elves. We're not as so stiff as you think.
They've lived a lot longer, so the odds are they've probably done
Oh, yes,
more.
we've done it all.
And you just, and Renard's just over here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How many stiff ones?
All right. So your hired band comes over and begins to play a little something.
Ta-da!
Hold on. No wait.
Yeah, he's planned it out.
Hakuna
I'm not
Matata.
certain that I'm particularly ready for this, but here
Like
we go.
Death metal.
That would be very interesting.
It's
Thing.
Taylor Swift's death metal.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Here.
Oh, what is that?
J-pop.
Baby metal, right? Is that the J-pop heavy metal group?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh. Definitely. All right. Well, because we'll just pretend it's really it's crazy but it's lively and it's nice. So
I think I know this song,
several cups of water are placed there on the table in front of you, Galil, and despite all health code, things,
Violation.
all health code violations in the process, you start blowing on the cups.
Can I get the crate and like fill up 20 gallons with crate water?
A crate?
Yeah, or like,
Create
it's not a
water.
crate, but like a create
Barrel.
water, a barrel or something.
Can you use it
barrel
again
is just a
today? You
giant
did it
cup.
earlier this morning for breakfast.
I did. Well, it's every long rest, once per long rest.
Okay.
We haven't
So yeah,
lost-
you used it
haven't
once this
long rested
morning.
yet.
Is
Yeah,
it
long
not-
rest. Yeah,
what
this
did we do
is
today?
still.
The same day.
This is still the same day. It's just the end of that day.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
But I mean, you can find there's not like there's a they're lacking of water. There are plenty of other.
Does anyone have purified water?
I look at Sonder frowning. Like, what's the matter?
I used the one spell that I had for creating water to turn it into wine. It's okay. Just trying to conserve, if we can.
Oh, well, I can
need
help
some
out with that this time if you've got a place to put it.
Is there a barrel anywhere?
Yeah, I mean, there's you can ask for
Everywhere.
water. There is plenty of water.
That's why I'm like,
Yeah, there's plenty of water to be found. I mean, you guys aren't the only ones who know how to magically create water, and this being a commune of wizards who live out in the middle of a swamp, they need fresh water to drink. So they're capable of providing as much water as you need. It's when you're trying to get, the more fun stuff that it's a little harder to get, but this kind of helps with that.
I could cast
Khalil's just out of breath the whole time.
I'm drinking
could,
water the rest of the night, so-
Yeah.
I could cast that 4th level spell, Water Sphere. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Play some blitzball? Like,
Nice callback. Wow, blitzball. I have not heard that in a while. That was a nice Final Fantasy X reference for you.
I hated him.
I wish there had been a blitzball like standalone game. Blitzball League 2007 or whatever.
For who needs 700 different versions of FIFA and Madden? Give me blitzball. I will learn a sport. Oh my gosh.
All right,
I
so
hated
we
walking
have
so much.
wine, we have water, we have
Wine, water, entertainment,
food.
and conversation to be plenty to be had.
So then, Renan, since you're the newcomer here on this plane of existence, why don't you start us off?
and it has to be something that I have done.
Wait, are we actually playing this?
I'm in.
Everybody get your drinks. Here we go.
Go get a beer. I'll be back.
I'm gonna get mail.
Or we
I
could just
just-
say for
Bring
like
me
the
water,
next hour or so
Sonder.
we do this.
Never
shape water.
have I ever
Shape it into Galil's mouth.
betted
Added a what?
a fiend.
Oh, a
Dated the fiend?
No.
Wait,
Yeah.
what about a fiend?
You have dated the fiend?
Slept with one, took him to bed,
Bedded.
got to third.
Bedded a
base,
fiend.
home run.
Dated the fiend?
It's an incubus. It wanted to do it anyway.
Everyone's just like,
We all drink. No.
I'm like refraining
Wait.
from
It's
the
drinking so
same
that I'm
thing.
not included in this. I'm just like,
Well, that enters the question. None of you slept with. Oh, I forgot her name. Oh no.
Verity.
Verity. Yeah.
Well, she doesn't count as a fiend though. She's got fiend blood, but
Oh, tieflings.
tieflings don't count as fiends.
Okay.
They just have fiendish blood
That's
in
why
them.
Galil doesn't
Oh
sneeze
my
around
gosh,
her.
Sandra, that's racist. You can't just ask that.
No.
We love
Uh,
Mary.
probably in no time at all. I'm pretty buzzed
Already. Yeah.
after. Just
I think
like,
Soul is still waiting to take his first drink.
Yeah. So who's next on the rounds of this game?
What is our order?
Never have I ever slept with
Should
a
we take
dragon.
initiative? For
Slept with
Oh,
a dragon.
oh no.
I have
Or
not slept
any
with a
type of dragon.
Nope,
We should
that
take
has not happened.
initiative for this.
Roll initiative for this.
Run initiative for the order.
I will say,
I did make out with a dragon Ken one time.
I don't think I have.
I've slept with a dragonborn. If that counts.
Oh, dragonborn, not dragonkin.
I don't think I've fallen asleep with a dragon before.
I guess I'm just innately at the top of initiative because I already.
Sander takes a drink.
Oh my gosh, the worst, weirdest truth or dare ever. All right, then let's
Oh
see.
no! If it was truth or dare, I'd be scared.
Okay, fair enough. Never have I ever.
That'd
Right.
be kind of fun.
So then the next one will be, we'll go, see, so it was Renan Galil. We'll go up, not Sonder, Sol. So you're next.
So
We'll work our way from
We-
the top to the bottom.
We should call this game Insight or
Deception.
deception. Yeah.
um I'm not sure I understand. So if I have done something, then I ask everyone else if they have not.
It's something
Yes.
you've never done. But if someone
Oh.
has done it, then they drink.
Oh well, I
Okay.
did this backwards.
Fucking elves.
Hey.
Fuck it off.
Never have I ever been chief of the tribe.
I think so.
So I get the point, right? Because nobody has done it either.
Yes, sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see
Yeah,
the people who are
winning.
in the band just kind of look at each other like,
Can I drink? Can I take a sip of my drink now, though? Because I got
You
a
can drink
point.
whenever.
You
Oh,
can drink
it's just
whenever,
you
but you
also
have
You
to.
have to
if
drink.
if you've done it, you have to drink.
Okay.
all right. So then the next one would be Kindred.
Oh gosh. Never have I ever. Oh shit! I don't.
I know it's hard to do. I can't even imagine. Imagine having to come up with something on the spot. Imagine.
As an elf,
We don't ever do that. What's that like?
never have I ever. Oh shit! Nope. I was gonna say something, but I was like, yeah, he would have done that.
Say it. I did.
Kindred just gives up and drinks because he's done
Yeah, I
everything.
just down my drink, trying to think of something. Never have I ever been married.
None of us. Okay.
Hmm.
You get a point, Kindred.
Galil.
I'm joking. No. Just you're making me breathe into
Okay.
all these. I'm losing breath.
A bunch of terminally single adventurers. This couldn't go wrong.
Okay. So then we're going catty corner up again. It'll be Sonder.
If Donum was here, then we'd have him drink. Never have I ever gone skinny dipping off the Sword Coast.
Me and Kindred.
They have gone skinny dipping. That is for sure.
I would like to try that sometime.
I
If you
wonder if
hadn't
there's a
had it
lake
off
nearby.
the Sword Coast, I'd be drinking too.
Well,
I drank before he
You-
said it. I don't know where that is, but
all right. So then the next one up would be Iskra.
Never have I ever spent a whole day in a tet.
Never been.
Oh, nice.
Good one.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
wait,
Before
I
or
have
after
done
she was a
that.
mythal?
You have.
Okay.
So Soul drank the whole thing. One night. I think I'd like more. Is that okay, Galil? Would you?
I made some pretty ones over there.
There's just a
table
table. It's like when you used to go to like gatherings, they just have already filled glasses of stuff. You just go and grab one.
I mage hand to grab one and accidentally knock another one over, bringing it to Sole. Oops.
Alright,
I'm not
thank
doing
you.
it anymore.
That's a waste of perfectly good wine. What's wrong with you?
Sonder, control the water.
Wow.
What would be the
Wow.
condition effect for being drunk? What would that?
You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's all roll a Constitution check for everybody as you've been eating and
Constitution check
drinking.
or saving throw?
Check because you haven't been drinking a lot, but let's just see where you're at.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I got a
Just a
13.
check.
I did too.
We should do a performance check to see how well we can continue speaking.
Oh.
Oh my.
Well, no,
Well,
only
Judge-
if you get below the
did.
The DC.
con save.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a 1.
Okay, so
We
I
got a
need to
natural.
roll
We have
Got a
one
one?
natural
Oh
one.
no.
Well, what's your modifier?
I didn't even check because I just got a 1. +3.
Let's see. Okay. So.
Ah,
all
nah,
right.
that's a crit fail. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I got this. Well,
You know
A
what?
12?
If I had to get
Yeah.
one, I'm glad it's
Okay.
on yes.
Iskra.
Oh, I barely drank.
Yeah, that's true.
Relevant.
That's true. So you have advantage on
true.
this one. Let's say you have
All right, there
advantage.
you go.
taking 2
It's
drinks.
some really potent
Yeah.
wine, by the way.
Rolls a 1 on both of them. Iskra has
Well,
no
12.
alcohol tolerance.
12. Okay. So.
Let's see. I just got to add my con modifier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20 on the die.
Nice.
He's so
You're
he's so-
big.
he's
so-
a big
I am
guy,
a
so that like
big
100%
guy.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And he just chugged the whole thing, but he's still gonna be perfect.
He's like, it's like this is Kool-Aid, man. Like, what are you talking
Little
about?
does he
Really?
know, he thinks he's drinking wine. It's just water.
Oh no, it's like
No.
oat
forgot to
Jules.
blow into it.
Jules.
Yeah, this is so
Uh,
good.
All right. So then, Galil, what'd you roll? 13. Okay. So I was the 10 was the dividing line there. So
Oh, thank God.
you're fine.
By
It
the
was
way,
Taco,
It
I
was-
got you.
you
I'm
got
gonna add some dices for that natural 20 I got for
Yeah.
stupid.
yeah. Hey, you got a natural 20 on there. That's good. We'll throw up dices every time we get natural 20s in there. All right. So you do have a little bit of a buzz going, Kindred. You've been drinking a lot, but it's been a great evening. So unless there are more questions that want to be had right now, you guys can just
Can we
No.
spend like the next couple of hours doing this, and then
Yeah.
y'all have to put me to bed. I'm guessing.
You know,
we'll just let
in-
him like fall backwards off. I just imagine at one point he just keeps drinking, and then Kindred just stops, and then just falls backwards, and then just throw a blanket, like a sheet over him.
Not
It's
even a
like-
sheet, it's a napkin.
Just
in,
throw the napkin.
in my world,
For
there's a game that they like to play when in a state of revels, where it's called Truth or Dare, and
no.
so you ask someone truth or dare, and if they say truth, you ask them a question, and they have to respond honestly. If you say dare, though, they have to do whatever they're told. So drinking's all good fun, but we can still drink and do that, right?
I am done. Let's do it.
Is that a
Okay.
dare?
You're passed out. Shut up. You're drunk, Kindred. Go home.
I am home.
Don't be conjuring. Don't conjure where you drink, or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't abjure.
Yeah.
Don't abjure and drink.
Don't abjure. Abjure responsible.
Is
So-
that's our next PSA for the break? It's just gonna be a don't drink and do magic at the same time. Has this ever happened to you? Like polymorphs going awry.
It's gonna be great or horrible.
Therefore, Sonder.
Mhm.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
Hmm.
We'll be right back.
There you go.
Go for it.
What is? Oh, what just happened?
Kendrick gets up to use the bathroom.
Never
Character
returns.
as well.
Go for
He's
it.
Don't break the seal just yet.
he's asleep on the bathroom floor,
Oh,
on the
it's like on the toilet.
using the bath mat as like a blanket.
What is
I would say
Sandra's
if he
class
if
again?
Kindred had a hair,
What's
he
up?
would use Mage Hand to
Are
hold
you,
it.
you're a monk, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So dare, I dare you to do a quadruple backflip.
Quadruple backflip.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't
All right.
want you to hurt yourself. I give him guidance.
Let's.
Wait, how in the world? Okay, never
What does
mind.
that word mean? Quadruple.
I do four
Four.
backflips.
So performance check
Let's see.
or acrobatic.
I'm
No.
going to
Well,
tap
this should be
into.
good.
Oh wait, I can't give you. I cannot give you guidance. That's a divination spell.
Right.
Yep.
Oh,
Womp.
Well, maybe you've got like placebo encouragement.
I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
spend. I'm spending a key point to do step of the wind, so my jump distance is doubled. I'm going to jump higher than I normally do, making a quadruple jump easier to do. Hopefully.
Okay, so you find
It's make you get hurt more when you land.
Okay. Let's
so
see.
you find a clear spot where you can feel like you can gain enough momentum and run up like the atrium in the inside, because
Yeah.
if you tried to do it like under the first floor, it probably wouldn't have enough
Oh,
space. But yeah.
Yeah.
So you get to where the open atrium is at, like just a couple of spots over from where you guys are sitting, and then you so now you have this 4-story like atrium center that you can work with. So you get across like the open hallway and then run forward and start running up the column to try and gain enough momentum and speed to where you can have enough space to do this quadruple backflip.
Okay. What do I roll for?
You can choose either athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, 31.
nice.
I rolled a
I'm
19
sorry.
plus 12.
Jeez.
31. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I got this. So then with the oh no, I do have that. I'm just kidding. So then as everybody sees this, everybody lets out a loud like cheering and everything, followed by some applause. Oh, that's
then
real light applause. I was expecting more, but light applause.
The band
is-
stops.
The band stuff, yeah. The golf clap, yay. So yeah, you run up there and leap backwards easily enough, even despite your couple of drinks that you've had. You managed to land just at the end of that fourth backflip.
Nice. Cool. Okay.
I cheer for
turn.
him too.
I'll bow to
you.
Iskra.
Ooh.
Okay. So, truth or dare?
Oh my gosh.
Really doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What should I pick?
Oh my god. Too slow.
I want to do a dare like Sonda. That was really cool.
Dare? Okay. I dare you. How does. I dare you to cover yourself in spiders for a minute. Let them crawl all over you.
Nope.
All right.
Fireball ready.
Let me see.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on one second while I look at this.
That's wrong.
I told you, I'm getting firebolt ready.
All right, since I've learned that I cannot summon swarms after all,
Oh,
but I can still. Okay. Well, I apologize in advance, but this is solo we're talking about, okay?
Sounds fair enough.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Spiders are good for nature. I will summon some spiders. And I can summon 8 of challenge rating quarter or lower, and giant wolf spiders.
ooh.
There's 8 of these
Yes.
that show up.
Yes.
And as soon as I see one of them, I launch firebolt at it.
No. Nice.
Oh, so I just stand there while 8 medium-sized wolf spiders
Nope.
are
What?
just like
Aaron,
crawling
nope.
over
What?
me.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I've got
Is there
Eldritch
something
Blast
on your
like
head?
ready in my hand.
Dust.
Come at me, they're dead.
Oh no.
Medium sized.
I don't even know.
Not
Oh,
okay.
no. There we
So-
go.
I rolled
Okay.
a
Oh.
22 basically, so I'm hitting 1.
If all this ruckus wakes me up and I happen to see Soul covered in spiders, I'm gonna cast Gust on him to save him.
Oh,
Some big
boy.
spiders.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
these are medium-sized. They're basically the size of you guys.
Nope.
Dang.
Killing
Oh,
it.
no!
I'm killing it.
There's 8 of them.
Listen,
I rolled
feel-
22.
I feel like
And I'm just like rolling with them and like snuggling with them and playing with them and
I
stuff.
look
That's
around and I'm like,
impressive.
I thought this was supposed to be a dare for soul.
Right. I should have had this done to somebody else.
Okay, well, let's just say things
Killed
don't
one.
go as initially planned by your harmless jest, as a lot of ruckus was made, and you guys are told to like calm down as magic starts flying everywhere.
We're gonna get kicked out of the bar that we made.
This
We
is
made
our
the
gap.
bar.
We made-
We're just
No.
practicing our spells.
Right.
One spell.
Okay, so
I'm drunk.
yeah, you're drunk. You're drunk. Go home.
Makes it Soul's turn.
Alrighty, so you guys
Um,
spend a couple hours in this lovely state that you are in before it's like, all right, it's probably time for bed.
I try to wake up Kindred by casting Fairy Fire on him, make him start sparkling.
He's very much passed out.
Doesn't
Now
Very
he's
much
a
passed out.
sparkling Kindred.
Shimmering and all.
Yep.
Shimmering in all his glory. All right, so then you guys go up to your old rooms, or you just kind of find spots to camp out down here. What are you guys doing?
Camping.
Yeah, I'm gonna camp
Wanna know?
outside.
Alrighty.
Wait,
Okay.
are we going to go outside or are we staying inside?
Outside.
We're outside, I thought.
Outside.
We were outside.
I thought we were like in a kitchen
No,
or something. or not
yeah,
kitchen,
you guys
dining
are
room.
still inside the Vault of Sages. It's like a
Yeah.
camp. It's a camp-like environment, but it's inside the halls that are the main halls here of the Vault of Sages. They
It's
kind
a
of turned
camp
it.
in the atrium.
I mean, you can get to the outside. There's not much of a door left after the dinosaurs smashed through it.
What an adventure.
Was that my dinosaur?
Yes,
Yes.
it was.
Oh yeah. Whoopsie.
Yeah, they have not fixed the glass. In fact, they've cleared the rest of it out, so it's just this giant open space.
I think somebody would be mending that.
After all of that time, probably not.
And Sander's going to like drunkenly try to freeze some of it so that he can make a door, a glass.
Well, I mean, there's a door. There's a little bit of a wall, but it was above that. There was like this huge stained glass
Yeah.
window that went up several stories, and that is what was shattered and then cleared out so that it wouldn't fall on anybody, just leaving it open to the elements for now. Hasn't been fixed yet.
And how cold is it outside?
It's like springtime, so it's very mild weather. The only reason it was cold was with the presence of
Yeah.
Winoth.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
I'll go outside and look
Alrighty.
for a nice place to set up a little camp.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Get my bedroll.
Alrighty.
Those.
So everybody settles in for
All the bunnies are
all the
settled.
all the bunnies have settled into their camp.
And I hunt them down with the arrow.
No.
Oh no. All right. So
I'm gonna
That's
head
it.
upstairs to the room.
okay. All right. Yep. Take advantage of the comfortable bed while you got it.
Eloquent's gonna do the same.
Okay. All right. So everybody settles in for the evening then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna sit and look out the window.
Okay.
Look at all the. Oh no, the window would have been facing in towards the atrium, so
Mhm.
Well,
you wouldn't.
yeah,
be able
her
to see it.
no, her window faces the inner courtyard. So not the inner atrium, but does face the inner courtyard where you can see like the fang that currently has a couple of like lanterns hanging around it.
That's what I thought you were talking about. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm done. But
Let's see.
hey, Ron.
You're good. Okay. So, as you are staring out the window, Iskra, you hear a knock on the door.
I turn around and crack it open.
And there's nobody there.
I open it all the way.
You don't see anybody.
Hello? Al, was that you?
You look down the hallway and it's empty.
I walk towards Aloquin's room and knock on his door.
We don't hear a response for a moment, and then, hello? You can hear Aloquin on the inside.
Did you just knock?
No, I didn't. Do you need anything?
No, I guess not. Sorry. You can go back to sleep.
Do you want me to send Black?
I mean, we've cleared out this place pretty well. I'm sure it's okay.
The door cracks open, and you can see Aloquin kind of peeking. You sure you're all right?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a few things on my mind still, but I think I'm okay. Just
If you need anything, you know I'm right here.
thanks. I've just been worried about when we first came here. It was mentioned that there were a bunch of people missing, right? Whatever happened to them?
Yeah, you mean like the other magic users? That kind of
Right,
thing?
Just yeah, local residents.
I mean, I guess I hadn't honestly thought about it. That is kind of weird, though.
Right?
Well, maybe we can, like, tomorrow we'll see if we can ask some people.
Yeah, I mean, I know everyone's anxious to get going. We've spent a lot of time here, but anyway, I'm gonna try to get some sleep.
All right. Well, good night.
Good night, Al. Thanks.
He nods and closes the door softly. And go back to your room.
Yeah, I head back to my room, and instead of looking out the window, I just get ready for bed.
You hear the knock
Lay
again.
down on it. Oh,
But it's
As
coming. You realize now it's not coming from the door. It's coming from, like, the dresser.
okay.
Ooh.
Throw something back on haphazardly and walk over to the dresser, and open it fully expecting to see Criterion or have him like fall out of it.
And he's
Like,
there.
throw
He's
it
kind of
open.
sitting up against the wall and just like, kind of his knees up to his chest. Hey, sorry. I wanted to, thought you were going to come to this door first, but I can understand why you went to the other one.
Uh, sorry, it took me so long to figure out. I should expect you by now.
Oh, well, it's tricky coming through these doors sometimes. So, tricky. Do you mind if I come in?
Yeah, please. Did you grab Renan like a day or so ago?
No? But maybe as one of the others. I mean, right now you're my only charge, so I'm not really sure about who's or what's keeping him. He's one of the knights, I know that. But he's got different connections.
I see. So, I do have a lot of questions about how this all works.
I figured you might have. Everything's kind of gone really quickly. What would you like to
But,
know?
I mean, I'm sure you're here for a reason, though, right? Not just to.
Yeah, kind of. We normally don't keep our agents outside of their normal realm for too long. Just, they get homesick or whatever. I wanted to make sure that you were good.
I mean, I think about it a lot, but. I mean, really, you didn't even bring me here, right? It was an accident.
Yeah,
So-
roundabout. We knew there were possibilities of you being able to get here, I guess. Well, especially with the experiments that Alcuin's father was working on. It's kind of key to a lot of what the Knights of Silver Moon will be able to do in the future. It's kind of weird and complicated talking in future.
Wait a minute. What you'll be able to do in the future?
We work through multiverses. You are familiar with those, right?
I'm become more familiar. Yeah.
He kind of looks around. Suffice it to say that there are many, many, many more like this place, but just slightly different. I'm not from this place, but I was from one very, very similar. And there are certain things that are coming that are important to what we do. So we've been focused really heavily on sending agents from the Knights to this particular multiverse. You're familiar with a lot of things of nature and the order and balance of things, right?
I mean, at least the way the Combine taught it, I don't know if those principles necessarily work the same here. They seem to some extent, because I can still do everything that I used to. In fact, some of it feels even stronger here because there's just so much nature around.
There's a lot of magic in this realm. And because of that, it is important that this realm continues.
Yeah,
Part of the reason
safety
why,
of the plane stuff, right?
basically. If any one of these multiple multiverses dissipates, It's kind of like pulling a thread. And that thread just keeps unraveling. And before you know it, a whole garment can come apart. It's important that we try and keep the realms from falling apart. And this one is headed towards a very dangerous place. And it's
So-
kind of a central thread, I guess.
What we've done so far didn't make things better then?
No, it could have been worse. And there are only so many things that are within our control. I wish we could just, that it were so easy that we could just fix everything to make sure that it goes in place, but we work with probabilities. And the more numbers you have, the higher probability of success. You and Renan aren't the only knights here. You're the only knights here, but we've had several others brought to this realm. So you're not fighting alone.
So, are we just working against chance for a good outcome, or is there anyone trying to stop it?
Yes to both. There are forces of chaos that are working to unravel things. And then there are those who don't realize they are working for chaos. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes one from the other. But you see the chaos that is being sown across this realm. You've seen how quickly things can escalate. Your friends are central to this outcome. I wouldn't say they are key, but they are central. They have things that they need to do. And I know it will be difficult to tell when and what is most important, especially not being able to see it all at once. And I can only tell you so much. But you have done really well. Renan's purpose for being here was to help you with the White Dragon. Had he not been here, there are certain events that would have made it extremely difficult for you and your friends to have survived this long. He was but a small piece of a puzzle that helped it from toppling over. I mean, you are, whether you believe it or not, an important part of keeping this from falling apart as well. It's a lot of pressure, I know, to be put on someone who doesn't fully grasp the scope, probably, of things, but believe me when I say that having too much knowledge sometimes can be a greater burden.
Right. I mean, I can't say I particularly like being kept in the dark, but so far you haven't given me any reason to doubt. I don't know. It's rough.
I will answer what I
People
can.
I thought. How do I know that we're the good guys here? I mean, I just have to take your word for it.
This is true. Have you seen the way these forces of chaos work? Have you seen what they've done to people? I guess they Thayans, right? They are the agents of chaos at the moment. After a fashion, you've seen the wars that they lead across the country.
Yeah, what I understand from the rest of the group, they've disrupted a sort of balance that had existed here.
It wasn't perfect, not by a long shot. There was more balance there was beforehand than there is now. And while they do have some interesting ideals, it's how far they are willing to go to gain the power that they seek that is the problem. As far as I know, Renan is staying here to kind of continue to help with one aspect of that. Those that serve the cult of the dragon, I think they are called. They serve servants of Tiamat. They're allies of these Thayans. And if they succeed in their quest to bring Tiamat from where she is being kept, that balance is shifted far, far greater in the favor of chaos. But also, even if they are not to succeed, if the Thayans manage to conquer all of this country, they'll move on to the next and the next. And there are balance things for the favor of death, unlike that which you've ever seen before. And you know that from a balance viewpoint of nature, if there is too much death, it's not very good.
Yeah. And, if they're just gonna disappear people, that's something I can't stand by anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, that is one of the things that we hopefully can rectify. I'm afraid I don't have much more information in that regard. That is something you might have to look into. But that is a mystery. What they are doing with all those people that have vanished. But I don't want to keep you up late. I just wanted to come in and check on you to make sure that you were adjusting to a realm of like this, different from your home.
It's taken some getting used to, but with Aliquin here and the others, it's been all right. I mean, certainly a bit of a whirlwind from the time I first met you to now. My life's been very different.
And I have a feeling it's going to keep changing. But I'll check in from time to time. And I believe Aliquin knows how to get back home in case of emergencies.
I think that's one of the things that has made it easier for me to stay here.
Well, keep an eye out. I'll be around. And if you have...
Just keep going with my gut.
It hasn't led you astray so far.
Maybe some others. I think about Lucia being disintegrated.
Well, as I said, you're not alone. Whenever you find another night, and you will, work together. Ask questions. Find information. And that way you are prepared the next time you come up to another knight. Perhaps they will have something of use for you as well, whenever I'm not able to help you. He does like a little bow. Have a good night. And he walks over towards the door to your bed of the bedroom and slides in the key, clicks it, looks back at you. That's a little nod.
Nod back at him.
Opens the door, and you see on the out, where once had been the hallway, is now what looks like a open forest. You can hear the sounds of chirping crickets, and you can see little light bugs just like dancing in the background. He kind of looks back at you, closes the door behind him.
As he's going through, I say loudly to him, "Looks nice."
We'll see. He closes the door. For that brief moment, once the door closes behind him, you get that fresh scent of pine and loamy ground. Very, very refreshing. But
Just-
you... What?
Sit on my bed for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wonder why I stopped myself from asking him maybe everything that I wanted to. And go ahead and go to sleep, or at
All
least
right.
try to go to sleep.
It takes a minute. Your mind is still reeling with possibilities and questions and that feeling of not knowing what is happening, what is going on.
I
But
do
you're
feel a little bit more at ease, though.
but you know that you have Alcuin, as you said, just on the other side of the wall, basically. And then that feeling of home is not too far away, even though it couldn't possibly be any further. And eventually you fall asleep. All right. Well, everyone gets their long rest,
Yay.
provided you have no more shenanigans before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I was
Burning the
thinking
whole
about
town.
blowing up the whole town, but yeah, long rest is probably a better choice.
No, I was just seeing who wanted to participate in the snuggle puddle.
Mm.
Why do you think I stayed outside? Duh.
Yeah.
All right.
We get
So-
extra hit points because we get to sleep in the snow puddle.
Extra imaginary hit points. You got it.
Yeah.
The
You-
first two rolls you make tomorrow, you make with advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get you add +1 to your HP for that snuggle
Yeah.
puddle.
Really? I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
One HP.
One
Watch
temporary
that
hit
save
point.
my life. It's gonna save my life.
You know, you never know. This is true.
Permanent and cumulative, so if you consistently
Snuggle puddle, it just keeps growing.
Circle
Oh.
of
The puddle
darkness.
becomes a lake.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
I have one temporary
Make
hit
it
point.
close.
Yay.
I'm glad
Alright.
we argued this. Nice.
Alrighty, guys. So come morning, everyone is awakened by the rising of the sun. What are your oh my? What are your plans
So
for the day?
realistic.
Yeah, I know. Wow, that was some great acting there.
You're
I
welcome.
felt
I'm gonna remove the dew off of everyone that is slept outside.
Oh,
I never actually went to sleep, so.
And feed it to Bahamut.
Don't touch my dew.
Do you take like some wet too? And
Right, because we were snuggling, so we got hot, especially near Soul. So it is sweat.
The soul on soul. I mean,
And I
the
I
dew
just
on
kind
soul
of-
looked pretty.
Aw.
Overnight, I just kind of encased everyone in my
in the
In
wings,
your wings. Oh,
like a
Aw.
mama.
we're
Slowly
like the Croods,
popping off
guys.
his wings in my sleep.
You're like
Yeah.
mama chickening it right now with the little
Yeah.
chickies.
You.
Oh my gosh.
so minimal dew because it's all on the wings.
You
Nice.
just like shake it off.
Yep. All right. So, what are your plans for this next day?
We still need to find a teleportation circle. Morning, by
I
the way.
was thinking, we do have prisoners still who may know information. I think we could talk to Caius a little more. Maybe suggest that he help us with the little magic, possibly, or some of the others that may know more about the portal. Or,
Portal's been destroyed.
I mean, not the portal. Sorry, the middle.
We were just gonna go ask our Mythal.
That works.
I think I would like to freshen up and take a bath before we head on whatever we decide to do today.
I agree. I would like that as well.
You guys go do that. I'm gonna go find Aelin and see if he knows anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm
Go
gonna
check
get
on
dressed and
Iskra
head down
Alaka,
to
by
the
the way. Make sure
Fang.
that they're up.
What'd you
I'll
say,
look for Iskra.
Iskra?
Oh, well, he's gonna come get me, so.
Oh.
I'll be meta for just this moment.
My bad.
All right. So yeah, we'll say that as you're going up the stairs to find them, Iskra and Alcuin are on their way down the stairs.
Yeah, I was just coming to get you.
Good morning.
Morning. The rest of the group wants to see if we can go to Atet and see if she knows anything about the Mythal. Wanted to see if maybe we could interrogate a few more of the prisoners, maybe Gaius a little more, and see if there's any information that we could find about the Mythal.
Do you think that guy's really gonna cooperate?
Well, he lost Lucia. Maybe we could use magic to make him tell us. Is that the spell that you magicians have?
It's not something I know how to do.
Alcuin shrugs. He's like, I don't know about anything like that.
Maybe some
Well,
of
you
the
failed
others.
to ask the wizard.
I asked it earlier, just now.
We went to go shower with Soul. Did you go with us?
I asked before that happened.
I was actually I'm like, wait, I've used Zone of Truth. Oh yeah, they weren't there.
Yeah, they weren't there.
Oh. Well, I did ask before everyone left. In the snuggle puddle.
To use magic on them, or to integrate the people in general?
To use a suggestion with magic.
But yeah, and then
I
nobody.
have Zone of Truth. I would have brought up that I
That's
have.
not the right
I
question
apologize.
to
I was getting
ask.
food.
No,
Context clues.
because I could charm them.
Well, yeah, I'll tell Iskra and Eloquin that I think there may be more information to be found with the prisoners.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Perhaps some of them may know what has become of the wizards that were taken in this city. Those who were magic users.
That's definitely been on my mind.
And I just don't trust Caius. I think there's something about him that's a little more menacing than he puts himself off to be.
I mean, it's not a very good expression for people like you and I who use water, but I feel like we're playing with fire a little bit here.
Yeah.
Not very threatening. Um, But
We'll fight fire
think you
with.
take my meeting, right?
Mhm. We can fight fire with waterboarding. I like your ideas. No, I'm
let's
just kidding.
not.
I like it. Let's do it.
my magic that I do have does not
Oh.
permit me to even do that, so it's off the table.
You hit him with a table then.
Oh my gosh, you guys aren't here. Shut up.
Ice murmur table.
Besides
Table.
Gaius, I think there may be others that may know something.
You know, speaking of fire, though, Aliquin was interested in finding a fire elemental to
But I think we should all go.
help everyone who was working on the Fang.
Okay,
Oh, yeah. I forgot I can do that.
that will
I
work.
could probably help. At least, give them something to work with.
Or
But,
maybe
know.
Kindred will know of somewhere where we can get one that they can actually keep.
I mean, I could try. I can go down there and talk to them if you want to, go do the questioning thing. I'm afraid I'm not
Getting-
going to be any good with that. Probably.
I mean, honestly, I'm a little bit interested in the airship too.
Mhm. Yeah, as well.
Okay.
The one place I did see an elemental that was trapped was back in Neverwinter. There were these orbs that held different things. One of them being elementals, another something that attacked my mind, kind of hurt. But perhaps there are some of those around the city, possibly. If we can't find elemental.
Yeah, that sounds like that could be useful. I know that the group I was a part of before, it had ways to, handle creatures
Mhm.
too. So I just wasn't sure if this place had that type of ability.
The wizards in Etet used some kind of bubble to trap some of our enemies back in this dark corner of Etet with the Gloomstalker. Perhaps that same magic is used to trap an elemental.
Well, let's start by asking Kindred or some of the wizards, and if it turns out we have to go back to Atet to help them fix this airship, then I guess that's the way it works, huh?
Sounds good. I'll follow you.
All right. So you guys go over to the Fang. Shower time completed. Those of you who have bathed yourselves, or are you guys, let's see, who was that? Renan, Solon, Kindred, Galil? You guys, no, you had gone, or, yeah.
Go find Aelin.
Okay. So,
Sunder is constantly showering, so
Full on herbal essence commercial.
With no
with
hair.
your no hair,
Exactly. Yep.
just rub the shampoo on your bald head.
I'm just pretending when I did have hair. I just like, but it's nothing.
It leaves your scalp feeling nice and minty fresh.
Yes.
We do
All
it
right.
like in the Japanese bathhouses where there's a line and each of us are washing each other's back in like a line.
yeah.
All
Take
right.
that little spoon and just pour it over the rocks.
Oh my god.
Oh, now that sounds relaxing.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Now that we're
You
nicely
th-
showered.
now
and
that you're all clean
fresh
and
clean.
fresh from the spa days, you walk out of the spa room with your big white linen towels, robe, your big towel robe things,
The big fluffy
the big
slippers.
fluffy towel turban up on your head. All three of you.
No.
The kimono, yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Why don't we go see how progress is for airship?
Okay. Let me just change back into my robes.
Is this like in the
Certainly.
Vault of Sage's natatorium?
Yeah. It's just outside the pool, the big pool room. Yep. We'll say, yeah, sure. One of the studies was converted into a bathhouse. You know,
Oh.
and yeah.
So,
Okay.
People are
So
walking by
what
to
all-
easily look in and wondering, like, what the hell?
Yeah. You can see the shelves
so
are still
what
there.
all
All
is it
the
that they
ground's
needed
just dug out.
to fix the airship, if you don't mind my asking? Or do any of you recall?
No, the others went and checked on that, but we're heading that way now. We'll see when we get there.
True enough.
All right. So you guys go over there to the Fang.
First,
Go ahead.
breakfast.
Yes, breakfast. That's
I
a
just
good.
eat a ration.
Oh my god, you and your granola bars. All right. So you guys go to and get breakfast along the way while you're going to the Fang. Galil, what you said you're gonna go look for? Where are you looking for Aelin?
I'm just gonna go walk around back to where I ran into Ko in them.
Okay. Yeah, and you find
See if Aylin's there.
you find Ko along with Thalu and Bafira, one of the other elves that a wood elf woman who is also part of the Circle of the Accord, and they are going over a couple of papers and reports on one of the higher levels overlooking the like they're like on the second floor overlooking the balcony where everybody else is kind of underneath, but there's no Aelin.
Excuse me. Have any of you guys seen Aylin around?
Ko turns to I believe he is staying in town somewhere. He has not come by here for a minute, but he's been helping out with some of the locals, I believe. Taking residence, where was it again? Up in one of the local temples. It's a fortress looking place. I don't remember what it was called. But if you want to look for him, I would assume he's there.
Okay, thank you. Also, by any chance, would anyone here know where a working teleportation circle is?
And then they look to each other. Pafira starts thinking.
If not, that's totally cool.
Off the top of my head, I don't know, but I believe we had a few people that had come into town with the Harpers, I think it was. If you find yourself a small little kobold wizard, he's been hopping around all over the place. You find him, he should know. He's one of the ones that came in with. In fact, he was with Aelin, as I recall. So if you find him, he should be able to point you in the right direction for that at least.
Oh, sweet. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Nice.
I bid them a farewell and start headed out. And I'm just gonna spice murmur everyone. Okay, so two things. I'm gonna go check up on Aylin. He's somewhere in town.
Are you doing this to everyone?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, well. I'm gonna go find
Aylin,
you.
hi.
You.
Who's like,
Forgot.
Iskra chimes in.
I totally forgot you have one. Wow.
he's like, hi, you were looking for me.
Yeah, where are you?
It is called, I'm on the North Bank at the moment. The House Invincible.
Okay, and well, I'm gonna meet up with you in a few then.
All right.
And to everyone else, I may have found a lead to a teleportation circle.
Where?
Nice.
Cohen then told me to find a little kobold. He came with Aelin, apparently.
Right.
Aelin, do you know where the kobold is?
I know where a kobold is. I don't know if
What
it's
the-
the one you're looking for, though.
Was apparently with the Harpers.
Oh, yep, that's the one.
Where?
I'm running about town. I could try and find him, though.
Please and thank you.
All
We
right.
do know the Harpers were biggest lead on finding a teleportation circle. So, what is House Invincible?
Eh, hmm. Long story.
Sounds
But
like a bar.
It's a temple. Or it was a temple.
Oh. Was?
Long story.
If it's
But if
anything
you-
like House Targaryen, stay away.
If you come up to the north side of the market, you should be able to find it. It's kind of hard to miss.
Would you happen to know where the Harper house or
No, I
Bunkers.
didn't really ask. I have to ask Tricky.
Tricky? Who's that?
It's the name of the kobold you're looking for.
Ah,
Tricky.
okay.
Tricky.
Well, did you hear that, Khalil?
Yeah, but I still have no idea what this kobold even looks like.
Well, it's a kobold. It can't be
What
that hard
color
to
is
find.
he? Or it? Or her?
As I immediately regret killing that one
Or them.
kobold we saw down in the mines. Like, oh shit.
Well, that kobold was that was a different
Tricky,
kind of kobold.
Dead.
Oh no!
Oops.
My cousins.
Okay. So, Galil, you head over there to go
Yeah,
find them.
I'm heading over there to go with Aelin.
Okay.
Keep in touch, guys.
Okay, we'll be here.
So, you make your you navigate to the northern parts of the market, and you find where they're there on like the very edges of it. You see what looks like a small fortress. You ever seen those buildings that they have like the dinner and a show kind of thing, where they do medieval times, and it looks like a very mock castle kind of thing? It's kind of like that. It's a very like simple four walls that has the turrets on each side, but that front part that's facing the marketplace, you can see half the wall has collapsed into rubble. It looks like there had been a bit of a fight that had occurred here, as the area around it is still shows elements of battle. Aw, all asleep and tired, little Bella. All right. And as you approach, you see Aelin outside waiting for you. So I got a hold of Tricky. He's coming here soon. Do you want to meet here, or shall we go back to the Vault of Sages?
Probably
Got
the
hold of
vault.
who?
All right. Well, then give me a moment. He kind of whispers. You can hear him like whispering to himself. Change of plans. Meet at the Vault of Sages. Okay. He's on his way there. Did you find how was I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, or spoken to for that matter.
So much has changed and happened.
Well, I've heard that the rally port to the north was taken. So, congratulations on that.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Well, kind of looking around at the city, and you can see his eyes kind of lingering on a couple of really heavily damaged areas.
Hey, you did good. So much more could have happened.
Well, that's true. I left to find help.
But you also did seem to crash our ship.
That
I'm
wasn't
told.
me. I just jumped out of it.
We
What
left the thing in your care.
What Illy did after that was not my fault.
I'm gonna flick him on the forehead.
Probably deserve that. Well, I suppose let's go back to the
If you're
vault.
gonna do that again,
I
make
don't.
sure Illy and them are not in the airship still.
You want us all to jump out of a moving airship without them in it?
Well, if it's the only way.
I think I know what you're trying to say, and okay.
I'm gonna flick him on it again. It's the morning.
Right.
And he's hungover.
It's the morning, and he's hungover. All right. So, you guys head back to the Vault of Sages to meet up with the rest, and that is where we'll take our break. So we will come back in about 10 minutes. We're gonna take a quick bathroom break and see what happens next. Don't go nowhere.
Tricky.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! Yay! We are back. Yep. So super back is what we are. So back.
Blues
We're
Clues.
just super back.
Blues.
Thank you once
Awkward
again
taco.
to everyone who has stuck around to the, through the break.
Whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah, we appreciate you and your company as we, do all of these things. If truth, I'd ask the party if they like anyone in the group just to make things awkward. Wow.
I mean, I'm surprised no one actually
like
went
it.
along with it.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, we are all a group of handsome people. I would like to think.
There's a lot of
you
shit.
like him though? Like, do you like him?
Do you? Do you though? Do you like?
Circle yes or no.
Renan is.
Do you like me? Yes, maybe, absolutely.
Nah.
He let me borrow his
rigged it.
pencil in science class today, and then he said I could keep it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, like we're getting
I mean,
married
he let me play with his
because he
pen.
said hi to
No.
me, and oh my god.
Oh no.
On October 30th, he asked me what day it was.
Do you remember what those
the
golden
little-
thingies were called?
Yes.
Oh, the
I
cootie
don't-
catchers.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember how we like that.
Yeah, it's yeah. You just
Yeah,
fold the
Renan
corners
is
and then
Yeah,
fold
you
the
only-
pick a
corners.
number and then
Renan is
So we
only
have,
sexually attracted to elves and celestials.
Oh, well, that narrows
Only?
your.
That is kind of. I'm just gonna say it's kind of MAGA territory.
Oh,
Just throwing it out
Well,
there.
not
We don't care about walls. We have wings.
what's I gonna say? We should make a character where they decide what spells they're gonna cast on that.
Let's do.
Yeah.
Kill Soul so that way his
I-
secondary character.
Oh no.
or have
still need
a
to
cleric
do-
that casts augury, but that's how they do it instead of.
Oh.
There you go. I like-
And they don't have the magic themselves. That's the magic item.
this is their arcane
Yes.
focus.
Arcane focus.
Yeah.
It was made by
Whoosh.
Kirk as a child.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I volunteer for that character. Okay. Good to know. We'll put you on the docket, Taco. We'll put you on the docket.
Oh, somewhere.
Let's see. All right. So, you head back down to the Vault of Sages. Aelin going with you as you head that direction. So you said a lot has happened. What else happened that I missed?
Are we all back together now, or are we still
No, they're-
at the
they're-
Fang and they're
There,
way.
you guys are all back together at the Fang, and them two are on their way to meet you guys.
okay? Balance.
Hold on one moment. I use Firebolt. Hit Kindred.
Shield.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Magic missile back, and it hits him for sure. At
All right.
5th level.
Okay. Okay. What are you guys doing?
Okay, well. I guess
Well.
you can say I got kind of closer with Carp now.
Oh.
Rupert, what are you doing in here?
You mean
Sorry, my other dog came in.
Who's
You
Rupert?
give that dog.
it's
some
Oreo? You name
loving.
him Oreo.
Rupert's
He
the one that has
role-playing
skin
as
cancer.
Oreo now.
Aw.
Oh.
In the arms of an angel.
God damn it.
For 25 cents a day. You
All right. So,
I hate you so much. Anyways, so
yeah,
I basically
Aelin,
have
while
visions
you-
now.
while you're saying this, you can see Aelin's eyes kind of keep going over to Oreo that's been like at your side. specifically.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Thanks for noticing me.
Oreo stops and lifts up a paw.
So, you remember Finn?
Yeah, the
That's
griffin.
basically
Oh,
same thing.
well, nice kitty. um,
She
It's
eats
quite-
cats.
that's quite the upgrade from griffin to I'm not sure what that is.
It's just a winged panther. Come on.
Oh yeah, because we've seen so many of those around.
I mean, have you seen what kind of things we deal with?
I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying, I don't see that too often. In any case,
I mean, if you have a bad kid you want to teach a lesson to, just send Oreo their way.
I'll keep that in
I
mind.
start writing down a list of names.
So you got closer to Carp. That's interesting.
He said that he can see through my eyes.
You're like an oracle now.
I think so. Because that's what Amarath had awakened in me as well. Oh, on top of that, she's also dead for the moment.
That's good. I suppose. Should be free of her for at least a few days.
I mean, if you want her remains, I have it in my back pocket too.
I'm good. Thanks. As it would have it, I kind of figured out a little more about myself, I suppose you could say.
Oh yeah?
I hadn't really talked to you about it, I suppose, but I talked to Iskra a little. Some of the things that I kind of had going on in my head. Didn't know who I was or where I came from, sort of thing. Kept hearing
So you're having an
voices,
identity crisis?
I suppose, in a manner of speaking. But when you all had gone to the vault and I was trying to figure out what to do, I found myself talking to myself, I thought, and then someone else started answering back. You ever heard of a term kind of like a guardian angel?
What? Yeah. I think I may know who you're talking about too.
So apparently there's someone who's been watching over me. And I knew that there were possibilities that came from something different than what my parents had told me. And I guess I found out now. I think from what I was able to gather from everyone else, you have something similar. You're from a more up there heritage.
You're talking about a Deva?
Yeah. It's like an angel.
Yeah.
It was really strange. I was kind of felt really bad about it to begin with. You know, that I was going to have to worry about what I was going to do next without you. And this kind of helped me sort things out.
They usually help lead us in the way that most benefits us.
Well, Surprise! Started a revolution in a city. Yay.
I mean,
It worked out. I'm not saying, not complaining, I suppose, but
kind
it's
of
not
sounds like you're complaining, you kid.
it's not something I would have done before. But I was told to act on faith. And so I did things that were a little out of character for me. And here we are. So it seems
Get a
you're
name by
no,
any chance?
not yet. But at least I know what I'm supposed to do. I suppose. And I guess we'll talk about it later, but I've got work to do.
Well, we're headed back to Atet, so
Yeah.
we're gonna be back to fix that mythal.
Right. Of course.
You want to stay here, or you want to come back?
Would it be bad if I
Yes, if-
wanted to stay?
No, it's your choice. But if you ever need help, just call us.
I know. I just feel like I'm not done protecting this place yet. And I want to help make sure that these people are safe. But I'll tell the others, if it comes to that. I'm thinking of staying.
Do you have the sigil sequence for Atet, anyways?
No? But, me and
Kindred has a copy, don't worry.
I'm not so much one for, books and things. But I'll figure it
You're
out.
more hands-on.
Suppose. A little bit. When I need to be.
Mm-hmm. We'll have that talk later then.
Sounds good. Thank you for listening to me.
Mm-hmm.
And your juice pack.
I'm drinking my water. My water can.
Stay hydrated,
Hold on.
people.
Canteen.
Stay hydrated. Okay, so
Let Adam actually drink his
Water
peace on
skin.
let him drink his juice in peace.
Oh, gosh.
All right. So, those of you back at the Fang, you are, you see that they are so hard at work, fixing things and working on
Railroad.
everything. Yeah.
Hi ho, hi ho.
I hope.
That's what everyone's saying to me as I show up. No?
Yeah, I was about to say,
Hi-ho.
as Kindred walks
Hi-ho.
by, hi ho.
Ah, I told you I get tips. No.
Bet you do. You nasty.
Eh,
The
just the
worst.
tips.
The
Jezebel.
worst.
That's
The
that being
tip
the worst.
Before the rest of the 9 inches.
Okay, so as you guys
This rookie
Are
tape.
there-
All the tips.
you guys do come across Jinda as she is working with everybody else to get things together.
Jinda.
She's the goblin woman.
in charge of repairing the ship. Okay,
Yeah. And
Granny!
she's working with
that's not
Um,
Granny.
no, she's
She's got
working
a
with
Jinda.
she's working with Granny though. There's
Well, I've
currently
only just
going.
met these people, so
Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine.
And
But
apparently
yes.
you only like humans and elves, so I can see why you would get confused.
it's Celestials.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys are all there. Or you see them working. What are you doing?
I go up and I hug Granny, and I just be like, "You're alive. Where are the
Oh.
boys? Where are they at? I've missed you, and I don't care if you burn me with your stick or give me harsh words. I love you, and I'm glad you're safe."
She kind of, being that she's so much shorter than you. She just kind of like is
I totally
squished
just
in.
like fall down and like. Yeah.
Okay. So then she kind of just pats your back.
Yeah, it's good to see you also.
I want to get in. So like,
Oh, it's like
get
little
down.
person, big hug, bigger hug. It just keeps getting bigger. It's like the
Russian
one fish
nesting
gets.
hug.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot better than the fish getting eaten by a bigger fish. Getting eaten by a bigger fish. Russian nesting doll's way better.
I'll just wait for Soul to finish hugging and then. So, where are the
Um,
boys?
The boys are upstairs. They're working on the controls up there.
I'll be back, and I take off running to find the boys.
All right, that ended fast.
Do you all need any help with anything? Something that I could maybe help with?
Not at the moment, big guy, but I appreciate you asking about it. You know, everyone seems to be doing their fair share of work. It's just gotta take time. Not a lot you can do to rush these kind of things, even with all the magic people we got hanging around here right now.
Okay. Well, I'm around if you need it.
I appreciate it.
And
I'll
if you
start-
need anything up high, I suppose I could help.
You must be the new one that they were talking about, the one with the wings that we're keeping outside the ship, right?
Probably, yes.
Name's Captain Illy. You can call me Granny, though.
A pleasure.
I-
Renan Rivers.
I've got two boys helping out with the runists up there in the ship right now. Two little ones, Sparrow and Grackle. They'll give you hell, but I love them. You hurt them. You gotta answer to me. Unless I approve first, you know what I mean?
There you are.
So,
She turns to Eloquent.
you're gonna be able to do something about all this stuff then?
And Eloquent's like, well, I can summon an elemental then, probably if those what you're needing.
All right. Well, that's, one way to get started. We're gonna need two. So I don't know if you can do it twice. That could come in handy. But we're still working on getting the runes set up for the control system. There's another tall fella over here that's been helping out a lot. So we'll get you with him, and then we can figure something out. But on the bright side, we probably got, I don't know,
She looks over at Jinda.
like 2-3 days left before this thing should be operational. Probably wouldn't, put it through its paces just yet, but at least we could get it off the ground.
Okay, I'm sure we all appreciate all the hard work that you are doing and that you have done for this city.
It's no big deal.
She looks over at Iskra.
So, do you all figure out what you're gonna do? You gonna be hitching a ride back home, or you want us to take Old Reliable?
I'm not sure what everyone wants to do yet. The captain's willing to take us back on the reclaimer.
That's who you're talking to. You're
I
talking
know,
to.
but they're just telling everybody
yeah.
else.
Oh, I gotcha. I was like, yo, no, she's right there. Oh, yeah.
I'm the captain now.
And at the moment, I'm just along for the ride. Whatever you need for help, if this is the easiest way to get there, then all right.
All
We
right.
want to find.
Go ahead.
We do want to find more information about the Nithil and see if we can adjust it, move it. There's some dark creatures that are around where it's located, so it'd be nice to put it in a place where it's safe. So we're thinking of asking it that herself.
Oh yeah, I guess that would make sense. She kind of does know a little about those mythos, doesn't she?
Being one.
Well,
You see Jinda raises a hand and points over to you, Sonder.
Yes, excellent point about making sure that the mythal is safe down below. I've recently inquired with the knights and amongst the mage groups themselves, see if we can find ourselves some people to go and clear out the lower dungeons, making sure that the area is safe before we start doing any sort of work down there.
That sounds fun. Be careful of a. There's a lake down there filled with putrid water. Something seems off about it, so just. It's down there by the middle. Just a warning, along with the weird shadow kobolds that we encountered.
Well, that's different. I had heard something was amiss down below. I had not realized that there were shadow things.
Apparently.
But I will pass that information along to those who take up the task. I'm sure you have more important things to do than going and clearing out underwater passageways and such. Your help is appreciated, however.
That would be a fun mission to do. But yeah, whoever Bahamut bless whoever goes down there to help. Really, that was a hell of a landing. I'm glad you're safe.
You should have seen the other guy.
Yeah.
Well, the two other guys. I think you saw them, right, on the north side of town over there? Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, it helps when you're a little smaller than the big hitters. You can kind of move around a little quicker.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that you guys are safe. I don't know what we would do if that were you instead.
You'd probably be walking back home is what you'd be doing.
I'd be crying the whole way.
Nah.
She kind of like smacks your thigh. Those are, just like.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Them
Putting
thick
her rubbing
thighs.
your thighs. She's
Them-
surprisingly strong.
Them thick thighs.
Eloquent's gonna get off the ship and start making a little bonfire,
Okay.
man-made.
All right. So he gets started with that. I would say it was not too long after that, Galil, you and Aelin arrive with everybody else. Kindred, you do go and climb your way into the ship, and you do find the two boys, Grackle and Sparrow, as they are working with two other wizards trying to like cast runing on these like pathways. I was gonna say passageways. Pathways. Kind of a similar in style to the ones on the Reclaimer that allow the elementals to kind of charge and be controlled.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand there and watch them for like a few seconds, just be like, she's already put y'all back to work, huh?
They both turn like at the same time, and the run and attack like leap on you.
Yeah, I just fall back as like, giant,
You're alive!
you are too.
Sparrow like elbows his brother. I told you they'd live.
He, she, they.
And I like look around and was like, I have a surprise for y'all, but what are you doing out in the open?
You have fireworks.
Close. And I'll like, is there like a little area we can just kind of shift over to?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like, come here. But you can't tell anybody.
You see, like, if they weren't already excited before, now that there is this element of secrecy to them, to this whole thing, they're even more like into whatever it is that you're about to say.
Okay, so I'll like look around and I'll dig in my bag and I'll pull out the two dragon scales that I've kind of like made a rudimentary hole and put a leather strap, and I'm just like, I know it's a bit big, but I each got you a dragon scale. We killed it ourselves.
So you did kill the dragon?
We all did.
That was scary. It came after us in the airship.
What?
That was part of the reason there was a hole in it.
Oh, damn it. Well, then he came after us, and he made him make a bigger hole in his own ship.
Yeah, we know. That's what we're trying to fix.
Oh yeah, dealt with. They're on the Fang. Never. I'm thinking Reclaimer. But yeah, that I did that. My bad. But we killed him.
Wow.
And I'll hand them each like the scale.
And they like looking it over.
Oh, what are we gonna do with it?
Whatever y'all want, they're yours.
They look at each other, and it's almost like they're like talking to each other, because you see like these very imperceptible like nods, and then like nodding, and then shaking head, and then nod, and then they both nod Yeah, they both kind of nod simultaneously, and they give you another hug.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I hug him back, and I'm just smiling as I make my way back down to. I'm like, y'all be safe, be careful, and I'll see you later.
They one of them does like that thing back at you. As you then go ahead and go back to the rest of the gang, and with enough time to see Galil and Aelin approaching. Off, and then you see off to the side that Aliquin has already started like some sort of ritual with near a like a little bonfire, and a couple other mages have gone to assist him.
What's he doing down there?
And with that, he's
Who
going
you
to use Conjure Elemental.
I'm talking to the group, like seeing Aliquin making
Oh.
a fire. I'm like, what?
The ship needs a new elemental for a power source, too, actually.
And this elemental will be under his control, right? It won't run a rampage as soon as it's entered into this plane of existence and set fire to the ship that we've been working hard on to repair.
And with that,
Shrug.
Conjure Elemental has
Oh God.
Everyone's like, I don't know. Let me see. Do I
it
have?
is 5th level, so
Oh
He
God.
must feel pretty confident. He usually asks me to be there when he tries something new.
Is
can-
this dangerous? Should
Well.
we help out?
You can see as
Get ready to cast Spanish
they
right
they
now.
each like of the mages that are standing around this bonfire. Let me. Do I have? Yes. As this fire starts going, you can see that this fire starts growing in size and form. The heat from it at first, you can feel it. It's almost like that brief flash of intense fire as it grows and grows into this tall column of just like swirling and spinning flame. The other mages that are kind of standing close, they all seem to be ready at the moment's notice. But this huge fire elemental just kind of comes into existence. You can see it just kind of
it's a
swirling
challenge
and
rating
moving.
of 5, by the way.
Yeah. It just kind of starts spinning and moving. And some of the other mages start moving what looks like a couple of enchanted plates. And they kind of like angle them in certain ways. You can see the fire elementals like start diving towards them and moving in between them before it like funnels into a metal conduit that's there on the side of on the airship itself.
Ooh.
But the whole process takes like probably like a minute as it just kind of like starts spinning and swirling up into the air, leaving a smoking circle where the bonfire once was, as it then swirls and is absorbed in two parts of the ship.
That
You can-
went a lot
Al-
better than I thought.
You can see
While
Aliquin
he
just
has
kind of like,
concentration,
hmm
he has control of it.
yeah, and
Do it
so
again.
he's like takes as the spell fades in that moment as the fire elemental is absorbed into the airship. He's just kind of like, one down, one more to go. And he starts the ritual process over again. While this is going on, What are you guys doing?
Like, look at everyone. It's
So
pretty impressive, huh?
Are we certain that there's nowhere else that we can get another elemental near here?
well,
Jinda
seems
just
to have it
shrugs
covered.
and just like,
I mean, the fastest way is if he can do this, then it's probably a lot better than having to travel to like the fire plane or something.
and spend hours looking for a wand and then trying to figure out how to tame it and catch it.
Oh,
So,
trust
I
me,
mean,
honey. You don't want to be trying to capture or tame a fire elemental.
or we could just,
Unless you can have a conversation with it.
Can you
speaking
have
of
a
conversations? Sonder, Isker, or do y'all still want to talk to more of the prisoners, or are we looking for that kobold?
Again, if
Well-
it's needed, I think. What do you think, Iskra?
Has Aelin,
yeah, Aelin's
So,
with
like,
yeah,
he's, like, with us-
Aelin
like,
and
with us.
Aelin and Galil are there also.
Said
Aelin, you wouldn't have happened to learn anything about the missing people, the residents.
No. There's, from what I was able to find, some of those that went missing for a while, they came back different. As if the something the Empire had done had changed or swayed their loyalty.
That spell have broken after Amaranth left?
For some of them,
Doesn't necessarily work that way, Sonder.
for some of them, but not for all. And not like they're super gung ho about the Empire, but they were charmed, I suppose.
Super charmed.
Saw no harm in what they were doing. But those that resisted, those were the ones that were gone. My dad was one of them.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm sure. I hope he's in a better place. And not
You-
a thrall.
Was your father a magical user?
Not a particularly strong one. But he had some
Still.
talent.
Perhaps he's around?
He's not here. He's been gone for months. My mother died during the initial invasion. And I left without telling my father. I just left. And so that was part of the reason why I wanted to find help for the city, was because he didn't think we could or we needed to do it. He figured we could do it on our own within the city, and I thought otherwise. And now he's gone. The same with several others. They were particularly headstrong.
Pride is the downfall of many a man.
So it would seem.
If he could see what you did, what you've done so far for the city, he would be proud.
I hope so. I really do. But that is neither here nor there. I'm afraid, Iskra, I don't know where these people went. And the people that we have spoken to about it, they say they left. There was no trace of them in the city. The Empire makes somewhat regular shipments of troops down the river. Also, they would send people north to I'm assuming the portal that you destroyed. So it's possible that prisoners are either taken through the portal or taken further south to other places.
Well, we did
They
get a
actually ship the
location of
magic
where that
users
portal
back
was
home and begin a ritual on them.
Kindred. Perhaps we can use your scrying to find his father, if he is still alive. Aelin, do you have anything that your father kept? A picture of him, one of his belongings?
No. Our house was burned. As a symbol, I suppose. So there's nothing left of my past. Just what I have on me.
I think all of it. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Whatever happened to these people, I don't want to happen to anyone else. I know at least those here in the city are safe for the time being. And I hope to keep it that way.
Well, with you and the knights, and as much as I wanted to fly away in this, I look up at the Fang, the Fang, and the wizards here. I'm sure the city will be in good hands.
I hope so. I like to think so anyway. But we do the best we can. And I know this war is far from over. We've got a lot of work ahead of us still. And I intend to keep my promise, not just to this city, but anyone else that I can.
Well, with that being said, any chance you happen to know where your kobold friend is?
Like looks around. Should be here in a moment. Are you guys wanting to go back to the city then?
Atet?
Yeah.
I'd like to hold off a little longer until I speak to this kobold. I'd feel safer if I knew we had a faster route to get back in case something happens. Because once we go, we're stuck there, and we'd have to long travel back.
Fair enough.
I just want to make sure we tie up as many loose ends as we can first before we... I mean, I know we kind of came in and just, like, caused chaos, and then it's not fair for us just to get to leave while everybody else fixes everything back up. At least that's how I feel. So,
We all have different.
I guess I'll just
perks,
wait for
right?
this. You did tell him to meet us here, right?
Yeah.
Or-
Oh, look, there he is. He points to the entryway, the entryway to the Vault of Sages that leads into the outer courtyard, and you see there a familiar halfling walking towards you alongside a small kobold. You see your friend Hibby.
I immediately Misty Step, and if I have to burn multiple ones to get to them, I do so.
Yeah. Poof. You tumble right into Hibby as you
Collapse as we hug,
Yeah.
and we just, yep, same thing all over again.
go.
Oh, good.
just-
The halfling survived.
Now you go listening because I can't hear him. I'm in. Yep, and the moment.
But you'll have to remind me what Tricky looks like because I have forgotten. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. So Tricky is a black kobold
Okay, I thought it was.
with purple robes and a big ass poofy hat. And he also has a
Nice.
tail ring on. for
Oh
his
yeah,
hoodie
that's right.
With like a satchel to carry his book.
It's like,
Okay.
Hibby, you survived. You've made it. I'm totally ignoring him for right now. But I'm so glad to see you. How
Yeah, it
what
was-
did
Friend
you
or
do?
foe?
This one's a friend, though. Right now, I'm kind of dying underneath.
Oh, sorry. I don't weigh that much more than I did as an elf.
I don't know. You look pretty big.
She's gained a few pounds. A lot bigger.
Punch her in the arm.
She's the dramatic cough.
I'm just
Um,
glad you're okay though. It's good to see you again.
Good job with fixing up the city or whatever.
Let's say 2 steps forward, 1 step back, as I point to the ship.
Well, better down, I suppose, than up. So you survived. This here's Tricky. He told me he was coming to see you guys, so I figured, why not? I had the day off from the inn.
Was the end, and that not so great. What's her name? Sold us out.
She didn't know what she was doing.
I know, but I'm still bitter about it. I'm glad I took that money back.
Imagine that, you being bitter. Never would have imagined.
Some things just don't change.
And the halfling does know you.
So you guys all gather together. And introductions are made to everybody. Aylin's like, so this here is Tricky.
Nice to meet you.
We were jumping partners of sorts. Or they were jumping partners. With a couple of others of the knights and stuff that they helped take out one of the oh my god, my brain farted.
Bunkers.
Bunker. Yeah, not a bunker though.
Barracks?
It's barrack.
Barracks.
Thank you. One of the barracks.
I kneel
But
down and whisper to Thunder. I'm like, what does jumping partner mean?
Jumping partner?
Is that an impressive thing? To jump together?
I don't know what that is.
It's like when there's a lot of people at the club and it's like really going off.
yeah, that's totally what it is.
Imagining Aelin and Tricky and like
God.
Sybil and Martel at a club, just
Just like jumping.
Hey.
Except Tricky would probably be on someone's shoulders.
Most
Yeah.
likely on Gruff.
Oh yeah. Doosh, 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 doosh.
Hey.
Immunity college party.
Oh no! Okay.
Yeah.
That's a throwback. A throwback.
Oh my gosh.
Community college. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I miss those days.
I missed those days too.
The other person, Emo says the other person on the trampoline who helps you jump higher.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It's canon now.
Yep. Okay. So, Aeon's like, as far as I know, Tricky is the one who you're looking for. You're members of the Harper, right?
Yes, I am.
And you apparently know where a teleportation circle is?
Maybe.
Would you like to show us or tell us?
I
That way
mean,
we can,
I can show you guys where it is.
please, and thank you.
I guess. What's in it for me?
Easy communication to escape in case you get attacked or something, or easy to send you supplies as needed from wherever we need, maybe.
I was thinking of a spell or two.
I pull out my book like,
Wow.
show
Pulls
us
out
this.
his. It's bigger than him.
Yes.
And he's only like 2'5", by the way.
Show us the portal and I'll let you take your pick.
Deal.
Shake on it. I like stick out my finger, I guess.
he mage hands it.
Nice.
So that's what that feels like. Okay.
Yep. All right. So, just Tricky take him to.
Tricky's gonna end up taking you guys to the Halls of Inspiration. It's a huge ass temple of Agma in Milo.
Yeah.
It's about 3 stories. It has an open amphitheater and a chapel.
So it's back, taking you back to the north bank once again. This place.
Oh, and Aliquin's gonna summon the second.
Okay.
Fire
Yeah,
element.
we'll say that he works with them while you guys,
I will
go check into this.
About how long of a walk is this?
It's over by the High Palace or close to that side.
Okay, so I will look to the others and say I'll be back, and with that I will polymorph myself into a giant owl, pick up Tricky and Hibby, since they're both smaller, and we'll head that way if he's okay with riding on my back.
Is everybody else gonna stay, or were they gonna go too?
We take off. Y'all can follow us if you want.
Okay. All right.
I jump on Renan's back. Follow them.
I shake you off. I can't fly with you on my back.
Then what's the point of you having wings?
I grab onto him by the scrub, like right behind his, behind his collar. I grab onto his shirt and I take off.
Oh, like a bird. Okay.
Nice.
That way I'll
And
hopefully
Soul
don't
got some
expedite our trip.
transportation for us.
Oreo's just gonna fly behind us.
You're just dangling there by the.
Yeah, if it depends. What would you like?
I don't know. I just don't want to lose sight of him.
Okay, so we want to try to catch up with them.
If we can.
Okay. Give me one moment. I'll walk down to the end of the ship, down because we're around top of it, right?
Right now you're probably with all the other tents are, or they're on the side. They're not
Okay.
not on the ship itself, but over to the in the courtyard. They've set up where all the crafting and stuff for it is.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a leaf from a tree nearby, and use it to whistle on the leaf,
Mm-hmm.
and then
That's
I will
cool.
summon some horses for us. How many?
8,000 songbirds on stream.
Who's all with us that needs one?
Me, Iskra, and you.
So just 3 of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Aliquin's gonna stay and summon the thing.
Oh, I guess Aemon.
Aliens will stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're already far way up ahead now.
All right.
Like how?
And I'm just saying, can this thing go any faster?
If you
no.
if you want to, we could go ask the prisoners and then meet them later. If that's something we still want to do.
I feel confident that Aliquin or Aelin's probably investigated
Okay.
things as well as he could have.
I believe so as well.
Okay, so I summon 4 war horses. They have a speed of 60 feet.
All right. So you guys have some war horses and take off galloping after your flying compatriots that are now flying over the city towards this location. And we'll say that once you guys arrive all together, once
It's
again.
gonna be very awkward riding a horse.
Oh yeah, this is her first. Is this her first time on a horse?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, little strange riding a larger beast. You've seen people ride things before in the
She's a
city,
monk. She's
but
got this.
riding a horse particularly is something, you have not done probably.
Yeah, I mean, I would just take the, bus or whatever. So
Basically.
Multi-pass.
This is
Multi-pass.
a large beast as well.
But yeah, it is a really big horse. But yes, as he said, there is this large temple is comprised of about 3 stories tall. You can see that there is like a section on the side that has this open amphitheater where some of the trees are still green and some of them have been burned a little with some of the recent fires. But you can still see that this little outdoor amphitheater still stands. It looks almost like an opera house. It's very like semi-gaudy on the outside, very super ornate. So it doesn't at first strike you as something like a temple. It looks like a music house. And as Tricky brings you inside, you are able to see that the inside is just as ornate as you would imagine it to be from the outside. The level of detail is pretty ridiculous. And it has a very like almost Sistine Chapel-esque kind of like all the dome ceilings have all these like crazy paintings and you see these balconies and stuff. Definitely looks like Bard Central. But it does look, like it may have seen better days. It doesn't seem super populated at the moment. But as you guys approach and asking around with the attendants there, you are introduced to a Rennick Dustbane, a small gnome person that doesn't look super young, but doesn't looks old. Has a very like unknowable in his features. He still has like a youthful glint to his eye, but something that kind of tells you he's probably a little
Lechy.
older.
like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, like Leonardo DiCaprio, only in a gnome form. Let me switch this up real quick.
Billy was just like, the Harpers. I wonder what Borgor's doing.
Looking for bones.
I'm like looking around at all
Probably.
the Baroque detail.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, who do we have here? Who did you bring to see me, Tricky?
Friends of Aelin.
Oh, is that so?
So I think they may be useful.
As they both.
My head like
Get off
snaps to
of
the
my back.
conversation.
Yeah.
I will
You see,
revert
this is-
back to
It's
myself.
like, you still need a blood sacrifices, right?
Yes, I do.
No.
So, what business do you have with me then?
They said that they kind of need to use the portal.
Right now?
Oh no, not right now. We just. My name is Kindred. I'm with the
Rennick?
brigade. Nice to meet you.
We'll see.
We were part of the ones who helped
Iskra laughs.
take back the city, and we're currently in the process of slowly repairing things. And we had some other business we were trying to attend to, and unfortunately, we didn't want to leave and go to one of our other dire tasks and not have a quick way to get back to the city if something were to happen and we need to be here.
And he's just kind of, as he's like listening, he just kind of starts making little circles around you and like looking at each of you up and down, just like,
Taking mental notes.
yeah, basically, just like, You can see, like, looks at some of your clothes and just like,
I see. So, you want a way to get back just in case of what?
The Thayid's return. Something happens, a great catastrophe or calamity of some sorts. We want to be able to help or get people out as fast as they
We also
can.
may be able to fix your mythal, so we kind of need a way back to fix it.
That is the main reason.
I see.
Oh, when did y'all get here? I didn't see y'all leave.
They've been
Thanks for
standing behind you the
slowing
whole
down.
time while you've been running off your mouth in exposition.
We came on horses.
Now,
We came by sky.
This was Iskar's first
I
time
came by
riding a horse, by
peasants.
the way.
It was.
How was it? How are your
I-
dice?
your first time riding a horse?
Bareback? Oh,
They're back. Yeah.
oh my! I don't miss those days.
There are perks to being a druid, and there are other things that I guess are not included in summoning a horse.
I'm honestly a little bit surprised that I held on the whole way.
You did well.
Sure, I like the look of you. Is that a dulcimer you have there?
It is. It's
You know how to
kind of
play
an
it?
unusual instrument not many people know.
Do I know how to play it? I am Rennick. Of course I know how to play it.
He knows every instrument.
I am a harper.
What?
I am a harper.
the
Of
skin
course I
flute?
do. I don't know. Is that some sort of perverse hobgoblin? Ugh, I hate hobgoblins. Anyway, so
Can't trust them.
I know. I know.
Oh, no.
As far as you can throw them. I just kind of smirk at Kindred.
Well,
Oh,
Look,
you
a
guys
high and
know
mighty
that
elf, too.
you guys know that Kindred is one, right? Because that would be a little bit rude to say in front of him. Her.
I don't think she minds. She likes to talk. Anyway, if you can tell me what's in it for me and the Harpers.
What would you like?
He just sees this like big smile that almost like creepily goes across his face.
Ooh.
Gully was just like, huh.
That is a scary smile.
The only Harper I know of is Boricor, and he wanted bones. So
Bones? What do you do with bones?
You tell us. He was weird to begin with.
Well,
I could teach you a tune you well guarantee you've not heard before.
Ooh, good offer.
a song. A song for a hole in the wall. I like this plan. Come with me, come with me.
there's a hole in the wall where the
And he leads you through the temple and into this large like chapel looking place. And it looks like a place that you would find you kind of expect like at a church or a temple kind of thing. It's got this enormously large pipe organ like all the way to the back that sits up on a stage where you can tell people could probably sing or have some sort of performances and such.
So, you teach me this song.
And he goes over and like plays a couple of keys on the pipe organ, like really that like echo and reverberate across the room.
And I'll let you use this.
And hitting the last key, you hear the moving of stone as the whole pipe organ shifts ever so much to reveal a probably 5 foot wide portal on this right in the wall directly behind the pipe organ.
Could I have made an intelligence check to see what notes he hit? Or perception check, I guess.
Sure.
Smart.
Oh, it's a new day, right?
Yeah.
save me.
Saving face.
Hero bad.
Oh
man.
no.
Yeah, I got a 7. So, all of y'all, max I can do is +5 allies.
Okay.
So
Yeah, there's
it's
5.
12.
12. I'm pretty confident you remembered the buttons he pressed.
Makes a sound, so. Remember the tune.
Makes me think of like the little ditty that Willy Wonka would play.
On the ocarina, you gotta hit the notes like.
Plays chopsticks.
So,
no.
he like he gestures to a seat that's not too far away. He's like, "Well,
No time like the present.
Right. I know.
Oh, but
no, go ahead.
is
Go
he
ahead,
allowing us
Iskra.
to
No,
walk
hold
up?
on. Let Iskra finish.
I'm gonna give you one of my favorites. One that I would play for the warehouse workers in my own neighborhood.
Oh,
So,
a
it'll
local
be-
ditty. I love this. I love it. I love it.
It'll be, you know, a little lively, and the lyrics, well, they won't sound as nice, I don't think, in this language. So, but
Sing it in the
No,
name.
it'll
Sing
get the
it in
point,
whatever
guys.
language you want.
Yeah, sing it in the original language.
okay.
Is Iskra like a secret slave driver and it's like work, work, work?
Gotta work,
It's Liana.
bitch.
work.
Yeah. Is that the song that plays?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Oh my god, I love that. I
Nice.
love it. So you play your little ditty. Go ahead and make a performance check for me.
All right, here we go. Hey, all right. 23.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So he like for a minute he's like just kind of watching, just like tapping his foot along.
It's lively. It's like
He starts like
an
tapping
easy to
his
dance to,
yeah.
like drinking song style.
Okay. So he starts like tapping
His
his yeah, he's kind of starts tapping his body in rhythm to the tune, and everybody else kind of starts like getting in on it too, and comes to the end of the song.
You are correct. I have not heard this one before.
When it dances slow.
Very interesting song. Just interesting words that you have. Not a language I'm familiar with.
Yes, it's from across the ocean.
What parts?
Past Waterdeep quite a ways. I'm lying a lot. So I guess
Go
I'll roll a
for
deception.
it. Make a deception. Well, you're not wrong. It is a ways off.
I mean, technically, I
And-
came from past Waterdeep. in
You
the
did
water.
come from past Waterdeep, so you're not horribly wrong. So I would say you go ahead and you can. What's not deception? Just go ahead and do
Persuasion.
it. Persuasion. Yeah.
Okay. 18.
18.
Nice.
Well, I can't say I've heard of it before, but I do like the sound. You may
What
use.
language was that, by the way?
She wouldn't tell me. But that's fine. Everybody deserves their secrets. I have my own, of course.
Yeah,
Is this what you were looking for, wizard?
Looks over at Kindred.
Yes. May I
What?
go inspect it and? look
Haven't
this-
you been doing so already? You've been watching me and all my moves ever since I walked in here. Don't
Well, that's
think
what I
I
was gonna
didn't
ask.
see your eyes.
Okay. Well, that's what I would have done had he let us walk up to it when you're like, wait.
Yeah. No, I know.
By
But
perception
Okay.
and insight.
yeah, he
So
was
then-
just like he was watching. He knew what you were doing, but he was wanting to. He was doing that.
Okay. So then, yeah, I would have inspected the circle, wrote down the sigil sequence, and then come up to Tricky and a deal's a deal. You want this now, or you want to head back?
Let's do it now, just to make sure and get it out of the way.
So I will.
I ask one thing from you. If you intend to use this circle, you better let me know first. Otherwise, it's not going to work for you.
Agreed.
And then like
So-
he presses a couple more keys, and the thing like shifts back, and you realize that any use of this circle will land you like into the wall because since it is covered.
Splat.
Yeah, you're not gonna have any way of getting out.
So, if you happen to see a little tiny air elemental with a chest in front of you, you'll know what it is. That'll be me letting you know I'm on my way.
Can't you just send me a message?
Currently not at the moment. We're working on it.
I might be able to help you with that. Air elementals and packages, so unnecessary.
And costly for overnight shipping.
Right. Sure. Come with me. Let's go to my study. We have plenty of things to look over. You two,
And he points over at Kindred and Tricky.
have work to do. So, let's go. No time like the present.
I'll just look at the others like, y'all want to head back? I can take us back while it's wizard stuff.
No,
Hold on,
no,
sorry.
they can come too. I'm gonna make drinks for everyone. It's time
I'd
to
like to go then.
celebrate. New friends.
Muted, Renan.
So follows.
You don't know where he got this cane out of, but he just starts walking down the aisle just very
He's a
proudly with his little, it's very much like a little pimp cane, and then walks off, and you guys follow to adventures unknown as we end for tonight.
Good fun.
Yay!
That was good.
We're bringing Gruff back for the next episode.
Yeah, it's
All
time.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you enjoyed our little bits of shenanigans and whatnot. We will be
And our
back.
drinking games.
And drinking games.
And our drinking games, yeah.
what was it we were doing?
Never have
Never have I ever. Yeah, D&D Never
No,
Have
it
I
was,
Ever.
what was it? Deceptions and insights.
Deceptions
Yeah.
and Insights.
Yes.
Yep, that was a thing. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens next week. You all have a good night. Be
Next
safe.
time.
Next time.
on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh no. Oh
And you
god.
come in clutch, Iskra. That was